picked his way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Yamal. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's forced to go back. And it's Otto. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Bale. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Incoming delivery.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Otto tries making a foray down the right. Ferdinand. Nesta. Vinicius Junior is always looking to break lines.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Dida.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. He's got away. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitution.
Gullit considers his options. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ambitious ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Schneider. Almost half an hour in now. And here's Ibrahimovic. Otto. Now Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pele picks it up out wide. Bullet! And that is wildly off target. Ferdinand. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Otto. And it's Schneider. To Schneider. Yaya Toure. That's an imaginative pass. And he's picked out the run. Cleared away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And that's put paid to a promising move. Otto. For Ferdinand. Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior. Toure hurtling down that right flank. Hullet. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. That is ended up in no man's land. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Not the most accurate pass. Yamal cuts it out. Yaya Toure. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. It's Vinicius Junior. Darren Fletcher.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yaya Toure. And it's Schneider. Well read, nice interception. Bale. Caresses it through. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it's shot a goal! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8.
That has certainly made things interesting.
11.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Coming on the field, number 9, Suarez. Number 10, Messi.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Number 19, Bonucci. Number 16, Rodri. Number
Best.
20, Del Piero.
Now it's Hullet.
Substitutions
Now
taking
it's
place.
Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. Lofted upfield. And the counter is on. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ah, that's a fine interception. Ferdinand. Makaleli. So what can they make of this? Best. He's shifting through the gears here. And the flag, and the shot! Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to play him in. He has a look up, and a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Hullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Best. Bale. Best. Climbs up big. No mistake. And the comeback is complete. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Up he goes! They've scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pelé. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Darren Fletcher. Here's Rodri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's managed to... Oh, smashing header! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter.
And Hullet! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Odo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Hullet on the score sheet 3 times.
Hello, everybody.
Very much.